Hi there. So, how can you save each of your sales reps 10 to 12 hours per week and also save your sales manager 10 to 12 hours per week? Let's get started. First of all, we're going to head over to AI agent called Milo. What we're going to do is we're going to tell it to enable video call customer analysis, to enable video call advanced speech analysis, and also video sales coaching. Let's click save. Let's talk about after a sales call. If you're a sales manager, let's say you have 10 sales reps. All of them need training and support and guidance. What about if they could learn on their own to a degree? And if you could leave that to them? What about if your CRM could help to train them to become more effective as salespeople? Let me show you an example. If I click on this previous meeting as a sales manager, I can see that there is a recording. It's linked to the CRM already, so you don't need to import it from anywhere else. If I click here, I immediately have a summary of that recording. It's available to me as a sales manager, and it's also available to the sales rep to learn for themselves. Let's dig in. First of all, we have the sentiment graph, which gives you an insight into the customer's changing sentiment over the course of that particular call. You have a summary here that explains high level what was discussed. Down here, we've used AI to extract the top 5 topics, so you know what was discussed. And then AI is used to set out some confirmed actions. So these are the things that were agreed would be done to move the conversation forward. Next, we have coaching. So we use AI inside our CRM sales desk to provide feedback about how well you were at active listening, question techniques, handling objections, and so on. Also, we use AI to propose what you could do to move the conversation next. So think of it as creative ideas to help the sales rep to keep that conversation going. Next from that, we have the sales framework. So what we do here is against MEDDIC and BANT, we give the salesperson feedback about how well they performed. Did they find the right authority, the need, the timing, and so on. So again, you're helping your sales reps to learn and understand how well they're performing. And of course, after that, you have the transcript. So you can search and dig in and assess the sentiment of every single thing that was said. Very, very easy. So by using this built into your CRM, you can very quickly help your sales reps to improve themselves every time. What about before the meeting? If you're about to go into a meeting and you need a little bit more context, let me join this meeting here. Again, it's all built into your sales desk CRM. So I'm currently in the waiting room waiting to join this particular meeting. If I roll over my customer here, Ben Harding, I can see his most recent engagement, and also I have all of the insights from recent conversations. I can see that his sentiment is strongly positive and he has a buying signal of 7. If I click to sentiment here, I see more breakdowns about why he has a strong sentiment. And on to buying signal as well. Why does he have a buying signal of 7? In addition to that, it will show you recent objections, recent interests, and proposed next steps. So before you go into that meeting, you're completely prepared in terms of what their sentiment's like, what their buying signal's like, and how to get that conversation going quickly with all the AI support to try and push you over the finish line, all built into your CRM. Most CRMs are purely a system of record. It's really data about your leads, contacts, and pipeline. SalesDex is different because it's a system of record, a system of engagement, and also a system of sentiment. So here in this contact data board, I've done a filter, which is everybody with a sentiment score greater than 5 and their first name contains the word Ben. So not only can you slice and dice your data based on contacts, leads, opportunities, probability, you can also organize your data based on sentiment. So you know exactly how to prioritize your time. If somebody has a very poor sentiment, negative signal, you can focus your time there. Equally, if they have a strong buying signal, you can focus your time on getting that deal over the line. So suddenly your CRM is superpowered because you have more than just records. You have all of that customer sentiment built into your CRM. Another massive time drain for sales reps is writing up those meeting notes. Again, inside the CRM we have in Sales Desk, we automatically generate those follow-up emails for all of the attendees. So meeting summary, top topics, and also we create tasks dynamically inside the CRM so everybody knows exactly what they need to do next. And with workspaces, which is where you collaborate with your customers, all of those tasks are created automatically in terms of building out that mutual action plan together. Once you've got those meeting notes and all the other tasks that have been created automatically inside the Sales Desk CRM, how do you share that with your customers? Well, we have built-in digital sales rooms. You don't need a separate sales room. It's all built in. So if I go to this particular workspace here, I can go to the area that the customer or the partner in this case sees. I can go to the library, and if I go to docs, I can see that those meeting notes that were created by AI are all available for everybody to see and collaborate in real time. Also, the tasks that were created during the meeting have already been gathered and assigned inside that customer workspace. So your mutual action plan grows automatically through the automated use of AI inside the Sales Desk CRM. So I mentioned before that Sales Desk is a CRM that isn't just a system of record, it's a system of engagement and a system of sentiment. So the first graph here is a typical pipeline graph, not much to say there. The interesting thing with the lead sentiment graph there is that's dividing your leads up by sentiment. And the great thing is you could even filter it further by giving me the sentiment of all leads belonging to me. So you get a really good insight into how happy or engaged those leads are, and you can prioritize your time more effectively. Finally, with Workspace entered, that's an engagement report. So here we're getting information about how many times customers have been into their workspaces to collaborate with the sales team. And you can mix and match these data points. You might generate a lead pipeline or an opportunity pipeline and then further slice and dice it by a particular sales rep and how engaged and happy their customers are. So there you go. That's how we've used AI in terms of CRM to massively lower the amount of time doing admin. We think sales reps and sales managers can save between 10 and 12 hours per week.